All right, let me know if you guys can hear me now. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Drop a yes in there if you guys can hear me good. What the fudge? All right, we should be good to go now. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me good. Okay. Victoria, let me know if everything sounds good on TikTok. This shit's such a headache. I need to just get a whole new computer at this point. Let's get rid of this. All right. You're good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, finally. All right, we back. Everything's working now. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so QQQ through that 600 level is working pretty nicely. I actually didn't get a chance to take the entry because sitting here messing around with this tech stuff, which is why I just need to hire somebody to come fix everything for me in one go. That would probably solve all of my issues, but it's all good. Let's do this. Think we good now? All right, we good now? All right, cool. Q's was the play, facts, over 600. Kind of hovering at this level right here, so just gotta be a little bit more on the careful side. However, IWM is picking up here, so I wanna see if it triggers this fail 2 up on the day. Now, granted, can you take this entry early? You could, but I would not. I would just wait for my actual setup. But QQQ is doing pretty nice. QQQ is holding up pretty nicely here. Right now, I'm still cash though. Good. All the TSA is in there. Perfect. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I gotta get all this stuff fixed. All right, cool. So right now we still sitting cash. Like I said, I do think with Nvidia earnings today, I think we could chop up in this range because I think 600 is such a key level. I think if Nvidia has a bad earnings, I think the market will gap down so fucking bad. So even like if you wanted to play a lotto, like a good lotto for this week, would definitely be QQQ straddling it today after hours though. So you would do it like at like the last 3 to 5 minutes of the day, and you could straddle QQQ. And then obviously we know the market is going to move based off of what Nvidia has on their earnings. So you could literally just play that as a lotto if you wanted to take an early lotto on the week. Right now, this is options trading. These are all stocks. These are all stocks right now. I'm currently sitting cash at this particular moment.
Let's do that. Listen, I'm just a messenger.
Yep, everything's working now. Cool. Let's see. Market's not really doing much though. Like I said, I kind of figured we wouldn't have like some crazy clean price action right out the gate. Right now we're just seeing a lot of consolidation, so it's best to not rush or force anything right now. But QQQ, if you are already in, your first target should be 602.93 or 603. IWM still hasn't triggered for me personally, so I'm just chilling. Just vibing right now. Just vibing. Want to learn more, but been studying. Yeah, you just gotta keep studying, man. There's a lot of YouTube videos. I post a lot of free stuff out there, so you guys can watch. All right, there goes QQQ, still pushing higher here. Kind of pissed that I missed this entry messing around with this computer, but it's all good. I am in no rush to make money. But it looks like it's giving a clean breakout. That means Nvidia is probably doing pretty nicely here. But like I said, QQQ target 1 is 603. 603. Trying to take an hour would just be a late entry. I wouldn't recommend just jumping in now. What's up, Karina? How are you? All right, Target is pretty much ran majority of its ATR here. So from 86.30, which was our what was this? This is our original entry. From 86.30 to 88.63 in the first 5 minutes of the day, 10 minutes. Great. How are you? I'm doing great. It's at 601, correct? Yeah, QQQ's at 601.50 right now, so almost at 603. Which is the target 1. Second target after 603 is going to be 605.90 for QQQ. If the market, we're starting to see a little opening rally, so we'll see what it wants to do. But 603 is a major level too, so watch that level as well. Hi, what are you using for your setup? I like this setup. This is just trading view. There goes QQQ, huge breakout there. That is a really nice move here. Really nice move there. IWM kind of like trending behind it, but QQQ looks really strong here. We just need to see how this candle closes here on the 5 minute. Yeah, Target is pretty much tapped. Lowe's is pretty cooked. Where's SPX at? We got SPX at SPX back through 66.50. Looks really good. We are at the highs of yesterday at 66.67, so we just need to see what price does at that level. Is it on multiple windows? Yeah, or not multiple windows, but I have a grid that you can use on trading view at the top right. You can click this and you can open up a grid. Yeah, QQQ's out of there, bro. Really clean. If you guys want to sell into the strength, you can. You're about 50 cents off from the first target on QQQ, so you guys can feel free to sell into the strength, take some profits, or shave off your contracts. Remember your position sizing, right? You know, if you bought your contracts in thirds, like I highly recommend, right? Shave off 1/3 or 2/3 of your contracts going into your target, and then leave your runners and move your stop loss to break even. Damn, that was a really good trade though. Fuck, I wish I would have just took the entry. It's all good though. I'm gonna actually pull up Nvidia right here so I can see. Yeah, Nvidia is popping off. This is why QQQ is pretty much pulling the whole entire market. Pulling the whole entire market higher. Let's see what happens though. TSA, did y'all get in QQQ already? Let me know in the YouTube chat if you guys did, if y'all took the entry. All right, and I think it's gonna go for it on this candle right here. All right, and then there goes the target on QQQ. So target 1 on QQQ was just hit. Target 1 has been hit. So target 2 is 606. Next target will be 606. IWM is lagging behind, so I wouldn't force that one. It is giving you a 2-1 setup, and the rest of the market is running. So you could take this entry here, but this is still earlier than the entry that you would want to take, which is at 235.08. So just be patient. Yes, sir. I ended up taking it. Cool. I missed it. All good. It's always another trade. There's always another setup that you can take. Google just got to all-time highs at 302. Cool. Perfect. Let's see what happens here. SPX, you need back through 6680, and then we can see 6700. So the market looks really strong right now at open here. Very strong at open here. Target pulling back here as well. Let me actually pull up Google. Yeah, Google's sitting at that 300 level. I mean, this was about a 10-point move on Google in the first 30 minutes of the day. Robinhood getting bought back up off that 112 level that we talked about. Closing back in on 120. This options trading, yeah. I'm not in any trades at this particular moment though. I actually want to see Coinbase and see if Bitcoin is doing any better. Now it's just kind of hovering at 260. Just got in the live. What are the blue dots? The VWAP. VWAP. All right, so QQQ looking like it's losing a little bit of steam here. IWM still just kind of playing around. That's interesting. I've never used indicators before. Yeah, they're not necessities, but I prefer them. Just depends on the type of strategy that you trade, but they work well with how I trade. All right, QQQ picking back up here. Like I said, 606 is your next target if you took QQQ. Again, you should just be sitting in runners though. You already had a 2-point move. So your entry was, our entry was at 600, which is what we sent out. From 600 to 606, or from 600 to 603, that's about a, what's it called? 3-point move. That 15-minute QQQ candle was beautiful, facts. Yeah, it was a clean breakout, but IWM is starting to pick up some steam here. So I want to see if IWM, if we can break through this daily level and get a closure above this, I'll look to take IWM. Although it's lagging behind a little bit and QQQ has the most relative strength, it's the one that I kind of trust the most from a setup perspective. So we're actually closing in on IWM entry. This is a really, really strong candle right here. So I want to see if this candle can close above this line first. See if we can close above it. IWM contracts are so fucking cheap, bro. Best of both worlds. Yeah, I want to see how we react at this level though. Can we hold it, or do we pop off? But it is 10 o'clock right now, so we'll start seeing the market kind of choose a direction for the rest of this day, or maybe until midday. So we'll see what it wants to do. But we got a quick little pullback here on IWM. SPX sitting at 6670, so we could test 6700 today, y'all. So that would be a really nice move on SPX if we can get back up to 6700, which is about 30 points off, which is definitely doable. QQQ sitting right under 604 as well. What time frame do you use, or you switch? I switch. How many monitors do you use? I have two, just this one and the one over here. But I'm gonna as soon as Black Friday, I'm selling this other computer and I'm gonna replace it with another monitor so it's a little bit cleaner. QQQ at 604 is a beautiful move. That was an amazing trade. I wish I would have just took that trade, but it's all good. What app do you use, and can I use it on the phone? You can use TradingView, or I take my trades off Webull though. Take my trades off Webull. All right, so here goes IWM right here. Triggering right now. Let's see how this does though. Nvidia is starting to see a little bit of a pullback here. IWM is about to trigger this 235 level. So we just triggered on IWM here. Let's see here. All right, so IWM sitting at this level right now. I have the contracts loaded up. I'm really waiting for confirmation on this trade though. Just waiting on confirmation at this level. I want to see what it ends up doing here. But the rest of the market looks really strong though. These small little dips are getting bought back up. QQQ on a 30-minute looks insane. Huge 3-bar. I mean, QQQ could easily take out 606 easily. Yeah, QQQ is on the move, bro. Holy shit. How did you learn how to trade? Years of practice and looking at charts and paying people. That's how. Paying people and practicing and studying. So we're starting to kind of slow down a little bit here on IWM at this level. I just want to wait for confirmation though before I just take an entry. Yeah, QQQ, not one single red candle. Shit. The first 30 minutes, not one single red candle. So if you guys took that entry, great job. Y'all are up about 4 points right now. So those contracts should be well over 100%. You in anything? Nah, I'm still cash right now. Still cash right now. I'm looking at IWM, but it's kind of hesitating at this 235 level. So just being a little on the patient side. See how the candle closes. But again, TSA, if you guys are in the YouTube chat, remember, relative strength is very important, right? When you see something else moving, like in this scenario where you see IWM chopping up like this, and you see IWM has QQQ has the consistency, you'd rather take that one. Yeah, QQQ's out of there. All right, so I just took this IWM entry right here on calls. My first target on IWM is up here at 235.76. And then my second target, that's a pretty big gap over here, but my second target is gonna be this 236.80 level, 236.91. So I am in IWM calls right here, and we'll see how it plays out. We will see how it plays out. On IWM, I'm gonna size for a 50% stop loss, or I'm gonna have a 50% stop loss on IWM. So I'm gonna set this stop loss here, and then I'm gonna do this here. Like that, and boom. Okay, so I have a 50% stop loss on IWM. I am in IWM right now. Let me actually send this out on Discord. So IWM, I took 236 calls on IWM. %, stop loss. All right, so I just alerted the Discord. So I am in IWM 236 calls. So it either works or it doesn't. Filled at 236 calls. Cool. Yeah, we got the closure here on the 5 minute here, which is a good sign. And then we just want to see a full breakthrough here, and then we can take out this target. So let's see what happens. We just need to break through this previous day high though. It's kind of like chopping up though, but we'll see if the volume ends up picking up. But the rest of the market looks really strong, so I do think we'll follow through here on IWM. And there it goes. Now remember, when you guys are watching these levels, right? Remember that you know, big time players who are going to be trading are watching these same levels. So you're going to see more buyers step in around certain levels. So like a previous day high, previous day low, if there's a lot of momentum, right? You're going to see more buyers step into those levels. So this is what we're currently seeing on IWM here. Very clean breakthrough. Let's see if we can hit our first target at 235.76. So we just vibing right now. QQQ almost at 605. Again, target 2 on QQQ is 605.90. 20% right now. Yeah, these calls on IWM are up about 20% right now, y'all. 20%. Let me see. Well, mine's about 12%. So just show y'all just for proof though. These are the current contracts. We just took them right here in front of y'all. So we're gonna see if we can hit our target here. Now we're up 20%. or about 17%. So we'll see if our target gets hit. But you know, when people stream and stuff like that, you just gotta keep it 100 when you guys are trading. Keep all this stuff up on there, you know. Which chart is IWM? This one right here, this bottom left one. QQQ is so fucking strong here, bro. I just want to see if IWM can have the same steam that QQQ has. But remember, on the daily time frame, this is what this looks like on a daily, right? You just triggered the failed to down on the day. So I'm very confident that we can take out this target right here, which is our recent support level. So I'm very confident that we can take out 235.76 here. Drop back down to the 5 minute. So we're actually halfway there. Let's see if we can get there. Did you play Home Depot earnings? I did not. I did not play their earnings. What app you trading on? Webull. I took the trade on Webull. See if we can hit our target here. There we go. There we go. QQQ is just steamrolling, bro. This is just a clear trend day, literally. Clear trend day, clear as day. Kind of hesitating here on IWM. See if we can hold though. Do all these companies have something in common? These are pretty much ETFs. %32% on IWM. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna take off some at 50%. I'm gonna take some profits at 50% and then move my stop loss to break even. So let's see if we can get to 50%, or I might just sell some at my first target if we hit that first. We'll see. But yeah, on the 1 hour, look at this on the 1 hour though, right? This 1 hour is also a 3 bar, right? So you have this 3-2, and now you're having that breakthrough, and now we just want to see, hey, can we take out this target? So very clean setup, amazing entry. This is a part of the plan, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? You just got to be okay with your risk management, and this is why I say your risk is everything when you guys are taking these trades. But yeah, we're close, slowly but surely getting back up there, but Nvidia is starting to sell off here. Right now, we're currently up about 25% on IWM here. So these are the current contracts. Closing in on our target. All right, we up 30% right now on those contracts. On IWM, we're up about 30%, y'all. 30% on IWM. All right, getting a little bit of a pullback here on the market. Let's see if we can get this bought back up. Nvidia is actually pulling back pretty heavy, so it's actually pulling QQQ back with it. But let's see what happens. When did you start using the 5 minute? More recently have I started using it like more often. So bro, are you playing Nvidia earnings? Fuck no. That's the best way to lose money. That's how you donate money to the market. I would not touch that unless you're working with big capital and you can go far out of the on expirations. So market's getting a little bit of a breather right here. Remember though, in this first 30 minutes, this is the first red candle, right? So, you know, obviously you're gonna get a bit of a pullback, but IWM, this little small dip just got bought back up. So let's see if we can take out this target though. See if we can take out this target. There we go. If we can break through this high of day right here, I definitely think we'll take it out on this candle right here. Either this one or the next one. Nice 3 bar on QQQ. Look at that, we got a 5-point move on QQQ in the first 30 minutes. Can't play with us. Do you have a Discord? I do. My Discord is currently closed though. I'm trading live with them right now, but it's currently closed. But if you're in here right now and you like the way that I trade and you obviously see that I'm making money in front of you, I just literally called it out in front of all of y'all, right? And it's obviously paying y'all, so you're making money for free. If you want to learn more about the strat, which is the numbers on the candlesticks and the indicators that I use, or how I know when to get in and get out, if you want to learn all that stuff, I'm hosting a live trading workshop this Sunday. You can feel free to reserve your seat. However, I can only seat 500 people. So you can click this little orange button down here to reserve a seat to this Sunday's live trading workshop. It'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern. So I would love to see you there. So click right there. But yeah, IWM, huge push through right here after that small little dip. Why show simulators? You know the market is closed. How is the market closed? It's 10 o'clock on a Tuesday. I mean on a Wednesday. Let me grab this charger on the, plug it up real quick. Hold on, y'all. And there we go. Clean breakout as well. So we're not too far off from the target. We're about 20 cents off from the target. I think we could take it out. Let's see if we can get our first target hit. TikTok full of bots, I know. Normal day for TSA. Yeah, this is a very normal day. It is a very clean setup right here. 35% on IWM. Let's go. He said bird brains. All right, y'all. We 10 cents off from IWM first target. Second target on IWM is low-key kind of far. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely kind of far. Honestly, you can look for a second target at 236 on IWM. Can we make the move up there? I definitely think we can, but a little bit of a steeper move. You know the trolls be out, man. I know. I don't know why I be forgetting. So let's see if we can tap it, right? We're 10 cents off from the target. We'll let this hit and then see. Come on. Come on. 6 cents. Don't do us like this. 4 cents off from first target. Come on. Push. Oh my God, bro. You're telling me you're gonna sit right there? No fucking way. Come on. 2 cents off. Oh my God, we're 2 cents off. Come on, bro. Bam. Target hit on IWM. I'm gonna shave off some of my position here. Bam. All right, so I just sold 2/3 of my contracts here, and I'm gonna let my last third run. So yes, sirski. 35% IWM. My IWM got to 35%, and I dipped. Thanks, no problem. Yeah, I closed 2/3 of my contracts at about 40%, and then here's that extra push through right here. Clean move, bro. Clean move. Why is the Discord closed? I do open and close enrollment. Actually, should I open it up for Black Friday right now? I feel like that'd be so crazy if I were to just do a Black Friday sale right here on the stream with y'all. Oh my God, look at this clean follow through. Oh my gosh. Stop playing. Come on, bro. Do we not do this? How many times do I gotta keep doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we are live with it too. How many traders do y'all know that's doing this shit live? Calling it out in front of you and showing the profits. Clean move. Clean move. Let's go. Stop playing with us. Stop playing. Come on. Clean ass fucking entry. Clean ass fucking entry. Is it too late to get in? I wouldn't touch it right now. It's on zoomies mode. QQQ. Target 2 hit. Let's go. Stop playing with us, man. What are we talking about? 100% on the cons. All right, I'm going to close out a couple more of these contracts here. Closed out more contracts at 100%. Come on, bruh. Eddie, I'm up $700. Come on, it's too easy. Hey, TSA, drop y'all screenshots in the chat real quick. Drop them in the Discord so we can show people this is live. This is real money. The blankie is important. You know it. You know it. It's a good luck blankie, you know? Oh my gosh, look at this shit, bro. Oh my gosh, bruh. Stop playing. What are we talking about? Come on, what are we talking about? That shit still. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my gosh. What are we talking about? Did I not just. You ain't even paid me nothing. You didn't even pay me nothing. You didn't even pay me. Oh my God, still going. Second target is 236, 236.90. We're gonna go ahead and just place a line right here. 236.90. Target 2. 235.50 is a level I have from 2 days ago. We have 236. Those contracts are in the money. Next target for IWM is 236.50 and then 236.90. So you can look at these two levels right here. Live in front of you, calling it out, calling the contracts out, right? I'm calling the contracts out. I'm calling the actual entry out. I'm showing you the entry. I'm showing you the different time frames. I'm showing you me actually in the green, showing you the profits. What a day to be in TSA. Come on now, bro. And then look at this. Look. Up 8,500. It's too fucking easy. It's just too fucking easy, bro. Look at this. Look, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Hey, TSA, drop y'all screenshots, cause they in the YouTube right now. Drop y'all screenshots, TSA. Drop y'all screenshots. This is from today. This is me taking this with y'all live. Shout out to my cousin Akeem, 100% on the trade. Semi, 83% on the trade. I gotta answer that question. Left some money on the table. 12% on the account on the day. Let's go, Eddie. Another $700. Eddie, let me hold $1, bro. 165% here on IWM. Another $130 day. 84% on IWM. 100% on IWM. How many? And we're not even counting the people that's in the stream. IWM here, 33%, 46%, 66%. We out of there. 57% right here. Another 100%. Today was a good day. That's a fact. Do we really need to say anything more? Look at price. Look. Big ass reversal. Come on, bro. We're not fucking around. We're not fucking around. Come on, look at this. Still coming in. Still coming in. IWM, 70%, $330 on the day on the P&L. Too fucking easy, bro. Too easy. All right, so they still coming in, bro. 140% here on IWM. Look at this. Look. So anytime people think like you need a bunch of money to trade, look. This person took a contract, right? $15. They paid $15 for the contract and turned it into $36. That's 140% return on your money. I know someone didn't sell and is getting cooked right now, getting absolutely torched. Getting fucking torched. Getting torched, bro. Holy shit. All right, so do I open up the Discord? If we get, so right now on the stream, right, I got 137 people in here right now. Should I run a Black Friday sale right now? I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I open it? This is the first time I'm really opening it in a long ass little minute. I ain't gonna lie. Oh man, easy money, bro. How fast can a person learn this? It really depends on how quickly you get through our curriculum. Our curriculum is about 25 hours though. Damn, do I open the Discord? TSA, do y'all think I should open it for them? Oh yeah, we already took our trade. We done for the day. I'm done. Our entry was right here at this purple line on IWM. Target 1 was right here, and then we had some more here. I put in $661 and got $731 back in profit. I know y'all have $1,000 saved. Facts. No, Nana said don't open it. Jersey said don't open it. What's the negatives to opening it? There's really no negatives, but it's just quality control. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be able to keep the quality high. You know what I mean? It's my birthday and I just hit IWM for 100%. My vote is to let them get in some of this greatness. Facts. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's huge. This is the best skill for people to learn, man. I swear. Damn, do I open this shit or what? Do we gatekeep? Do we gatekeep it? Or do we open it? RB said don't open it. Damn. That's the thing about exclusivity, you know? Open it for 5 minutes. Fuck. Gatekeep it. Run 10 spots? Fuck no, bro. 10 is a lot in itself, bro. We might just wait till next year, honestly. We might just wait till next year. I'll just pay. You just got paid for free. Why y'all want to join TSA? You know? Let me stop. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. How I want to do this. Do we only open up an annual option? Because like right now, TSA is currently closed. There's no pricing options. You can't sign up anywhere. Honestly, I'm gonna give them 5 minutes. I'm gonna only do a 5-minute opening, and then after that, it's cooked. I'm not opening it up again until next month. Let the people come in, but vet them. It's kind of hard to vet them. If I open it up for 5 minutes, who knows how many people join? Do we open it up for annual access? So basically get 1 year of TSA, and maybe I'll do a crazy ass discount for 5 minutes. This shit for action takers, that's a fact. That's why I low-key am like hesitant with doing it, because I don't want people that's gonna be bullshitting. That's really the main reason I don't want to open it up. Y'all see how TSA is right now. We got a lot of people super engaged. If I just start bringing people in, I don't know if they're gonna be really dedicated the same way. Oh shit. So annual access to TSA is $1,500. So if you wanted to be in TSA for a whole year, it would be $1,500. So the question is do we open up annual, or do we run a monthly for people, like a crazy monthly deal, and just leave it off at that? I don't know which one. Look at this, failed to up. What candle is this? TSA from the candlestick anatomy class. What candlestick is this? The price could knock a lot of people out of joining TSA too. That's the point. You know, I don't want people to think my shit's cheap. All them other Discords, y'all can join them. And they might not be doing what I do though. So, I mean, you gotta take that chance. But inverted hammer, great job, Eddie. Yes, you guys should know this candle based off of the candlestick anatomy course. TSA, y'all should know this. If you ran an annual and you broke it down into a monthly, it would be $125 a month. So do I do an annual deal on a monthly? This is an inverted hammer. It's also considered a hanging man. Boom, look at this. Holy fuck. This sell-off is crazy. IWM is getting smoked. You could have literally took these shorts back down. Let me see how I want to do it. What if we did $75 a month? What if we open that link one time? Should we do $75 a month for 5 minutes? Or do we just scratch it all together? That doesn't sound like a Black Friday deal. Well, I mean, you could always just pay $1,500 or wait until next year. That's fair. Jersey said 100. $75 a month is a great price. They probably just made $75, literally. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. All right, actually, I have to change the link in my bio. So here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna log in on TikTok. I actually have to create a $75 a month link because I actually don't have one of those. So create a checkout link. Product, TSA trading and live trading. don't even have that. Okay, I just made one. Okay. So, TikTok. How many of you want to enroll into TSA right now? Drop me in the chat right now. If I get enough me's, I'll open it up. If not, I'll leave it the same. All right. Okay, so there's actually a good amount of me's. So I'm gonna open this for 5 minutes, okay? After that, please do not ask me again, because that will be it, all right? I actually gotta figure out how the fuck do you put this in a link. All right, links, link tree. I'm gonna copy this and then replace it when I'm done. Bam, 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 bam. All right. So look, the link is now in the chat. I mean, in my bio, okay? So I'm opening this up for 5 minutes. It's $75 to join TSA right now. There is a timer for 5 minutes. So you have a 5-minute timer that just started. You have to go click the link in my bio. I'm gonna walk you through it. So, excuse me. So you're in the stream right now, right? If you're in the stream, okay, this is you, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna click on my profile up here at the top right, right? So you're gonna click on this. Hold on, let me block this guy because he's annoying as fuck. Spam, bam. All right, cool. Get him out of there. Okay, so look, you guys are right here, right? You click on the top, you click my profile at the top, right? And you go to my account. So you click on the account. When you click on the account, you guys will see the link right here in my bio. You're gonna click on it. When you click on the link, okay? Oh, fuck. It's gonna have your information pop up, right? You're gonna put your information in. So, John Doe, you actually put your real information, right? Don't put no random shit. Right? Put your information in, and you guys will see it right here. You'll see it right there. 5-star reviews, 75 a month. You got Apple Pay, Cash App, PayPal. Do whichever one pleases you. $75 total today. So the link is there. YouTube for you guys, I'll just drop the link. Let me see. I have to paste it over here. For YouTube, I'm gonna paste the link for people in YouTube. So let's see here. See if this other link pops up. Bam. Okay. So for anyone in YouTube right now, the link has been dropped in the chat right now. Okay, so the link is active. Okay, the link is active. You guys have, let me see, 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. Okay, here you go. This is what I need to be doing right now. I'm running the deal of a lifetime. Normally this is $1,500. You guys can enroll right now for 75 bucks a month. This closes in 2 minutes. So you either get it or you don't. You either get it or you don't. Comes with all the live training, comes with all the curriculum, comes with all my indicators, comes with Q&A, comes with pretty much everything. These live trading sessions, private, it comes with all of that stuff. So you have officially 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yep, QQQ last target hit. And then of course you guys still get community access here. So you guys will be amongst all these people in here. Trading profits. Bada boom, bada bang, bada boom. Going crazy, going crazy, going crazy on today. Y'all getting money, bro. Shit. All right, y'all got exactly 1 minute and 25 seconds left. 1 minute and 25 seconds left. I can't see the link. It's in my bio. So look, You have 1 minute. You come to my page and you click this link. It's a checkout link. It's gonna disappear in literally 1 minute. You click right there. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Once you click on the link, it's gonna ask for your first name, phone number, email. Put your information in. It'll take you to the checkout form. You put your info in. You'll get immediate access, and then you'll be able to start your onboarding. Again, this closes in 39 seconds. Biba says she joined. Shout out to Biba. Welcome into TSA. You guys have 20 seconds left. After that, you're cooked. It's not there for me. I'm refreshing. You sure? Because if Biba joined, she clicked the link in my bio, I'm pretty sure. Nico joined too, so it's definitely in there. All right. Look. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. And that is it. That is it. I will be removing this link now. 1 second. Let me take this link down. Take this, put this link back in there. Bam. All right, and it's gone. So that's it. Congratulations to the people who enrolled into TSA. Welcome into TSA. But as you guys can see, that link is no longer there. So it's cooked. So yeah. It is cooked. If you didn't get a chance to join, sorry. Thanks for the opportunity. No problem. Real action takers step on shit. They don't, they don't sit there and wait and contemplate and stuff like that. You just made money for free. Now imagine what you do in here live every day. Appreciate it. I've been doing the free stuff for the last few weeks, so I think this was a good step. Absolutely, no problem. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Let's see here. The rest of the day here. So for welcome to the TSA family. That's a fact. Shout out to Deltro for enrolling at the TSA. If you guys got into TSA, comment "got it" or "joined" down below. I'm gonna shout you guys out. It's only $75. You're gonna blow it anyways. No, it's a fact. You're gonna go spend some money on your. Let me not, Ivy. Let me chill. All right, so here on IWM for the day, we need to kind of hold this 235 level. It's giving you a retest. So we'll see how this goes here. QQQ ended up testing the 606 level, kind of holding pretty nicely. NVIDIA holding up pretty nicely. Target, I would not touch this the rest of the day. SPX here, we are at, let me see. Fuck, I did not mean to do that. SPX, we're sitting currently at 67, 66. So we need to break through 6680 to see 6700 next. So I will be looking for those moves next. Join, this is what I've been asking for. Let's go, Jonathan, welcome in. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. Let me shout y'all out real quick because I just completely lost the whole chat. Damn, where'd it go? Hold on. Fuck, where is it? This is cooked. I need to get this other monitor set. Okay, there we go. Let me open this up. Ocean view, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I do. I talk shit because they know it's true. Join, shout out to Mo for enrolling into TSA as well. Shout out to Asia for enrolling into TSA as well. Nico, Deltro. Shout out to you for enrolling as well. Biba. And if I missed anyone else, comment joined or I'm in down below in the chat and I'll shout you guys out. And QQQ puts. Yeah, it can pull back to about 602.93. So as long as you have targets. Shout out to Traylon for enrolling into TSA as well. Boppy, I'm in. Shout out to Bobby for enrolling into TSA as well. Bro, what brand t-shirt is that? Fabletics. Fabletics. Going against the trend is crazy. Hey, you know, market tuition. Nah, for real. Market tuition. Bro, I gotta heat this coffee up. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me heat this coffee up. Ball with these stocks, of course. Have you been buying more Bitcoin? Of course, absolutely. I think we could pull back to maybe 78, 79. I have a load the boat price there. Like, borrow against everything, buy as much as humanly possible. But if the economy takes a fucking true hit, Bitcoin could pull back to 63. Honestly, like on an extreme note, we could pull back to 63. But again, my original entry on my first few coins was at 20. Well, my first full coin was at 23. So either way, I'm still up 300%. I'm up 200, 300% on that, on my first coin. And I can actually show y'all. Let me show y'all this. I have separate accounts for separate shiznai, you know. Let me open this up. I gotta make sure I don't show my damn, I gotta look, be careful with this. Let me do it like this. Gotta make sure my ID doesn't show. Okay. And then I'll go to my original Bitcoin position. All time. Fuck, yeah, there's no way for me to. Let me do it like this. I'm gonna just screenshot it and then draw on it. That way no one can see the. Okay. So here is my first position here. I just crossed it out and make sure, confirm it. All right. This is my first whole Bitcoin that I got. This is one of my first accounts. 300%. Cool, I forgot I got to train with him. He said, "Are you broke yet? You gonna be dead before you see me broke." What? People are funny, bro. That is so crazy. Wishing on people downfall is like a crazy thing to do. But hey, that's kind of crazy to say. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. Ever. That's the first time I've ever heard some shit like that. Literally. Wild stuff there. Wild stuff. I think the market probably chops up the rest of this day, especially with NFP tomorrow. Again, like I said, a lotto. If you guys, if you made good profits today, you can play with maybe, I wouldn't even say a percentage. Just play with profits on a lotto. You guys can take QQQ calls and puts. It's called a straddle. You guys can take a straddle on QQQ at the end of the day. So last 3 to 5 minutes of the day before the market closes. you can look for that entry. All right, now if you're in here right now and you want to come to the live trading workshop this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, just be sure to click on this orange button right here on TikTok. And you guys will be able to click it and reserve a free seat. I'll be hosting it for 500 traders. I'll be walking through the strat, where I found my entries and exits, how to mark out levels, a bunch of other stuff too. So if you want to attend that, just be sure to click right here and reserve your seat. It is free to join and enroll. Anyone else inside of anything? Are you guys sitting in any trades? Right now the market's kind of pulling back here a tad bit. We need to, QQQ needs to hold 603. We need to hold 603 here. Okay. Yeah, I think we chop up the rest of the day. What time is this? 11 right now? Currently 11 a.m. I think we chop up from here. I need a tutorial on the basics of trading. You can click the link in my bio. There's a free 8-hour course in there that you can watch, Reese. It is 100% free. You really the GOAT, though, LOL, free money, literally free money, bro. But really the biggest thing, like, I want y'all to take away from, like, this information is levels, right? Like, as long as you have levels marked off, like, where did this entry come from, right? I was very confident in this trade. Why? Because on the daily time frame, yesterday, IWM pulled back to a major support level at 231.46, right? So at open, if we were to look at the 4-hour at open, price hadn't triggered yet, right? It hadn't broken above this candle, nor has it broken above the highs of yesterday. So all I was doing, right, on this entry, everything was confluent, everything was matching with each other, right? So the way it would look like is this, right? On the 30-minute, you had a 3-bar that was coming into our entry, which is volatility. So now I'm looking for a directional move, which is this next candle, which is why our entry was here as well. Like, everything just matched up perfectly for this trade. This is an A+ setup. Number one, the day before, or, you know, the candle before, you had a major support found and a bounce yesterday. So, you know, buyers are stepping in. Second, right, it had not triggered today yet. So you're looking for that trigger today. Third, your targets were very clear on you know, where your targets were at, right? 235.76, key level on a higher time frame. 236.50 was just another number that we just threw out there, so we can actually remove this. But then 236.90, another target. Did it get hit? No. But at the end of the day, the whole setup right here, this move from here to here was 140%. From our open to this point right here, which is $1 move, this was over 100%. So even when you look at this on a 5-minute time frame, right, you've seen QQQ and SPX moving, right? So they had the most relative strength. So IWM was lagging behind it. What I'm looking at, right, is you had a lot of consolidation here while QQQ was picking the direction it was going in. It was trending upward. So I know that, hey, IWM could potentially migrate behind it, right? Or it could be, you know, moving and lagging behind it. So all I did was I waited until this 5-minute candle opened and closed above this entry. I took the entry right here, and then I just wrote it up. That's it. And then you just have targets. And then as you get to your targets, you shave off and you manage your positions accordingly. But it's the same stuff over and over and over again, literally. Like we do this periodically, not periodically, but like we do this on a day-to-day basis with TSA, which is why you want to be in there. But did all of this make sense for y'all, especially for the people on the stream? Like TSA, y'all are in the Zoom, on the YouTube, so you guys understand what this is. Y'all already know about this. I go over this all the time. But for people who are in the stream right now, and you might be newer to my content or something like that, does this make sense? Even if you've never said nothing this entire stream, I just want you to let me know down below if that made sense. How I just broke that down, and even looking at the levels. Now, you may not even know the strat, right? Lex, what's the numbers mean? It's called the strat. I have a whole video on YouTube that you guys can watch, and you can learn the whole thing for free. Definitely makes sense. I missed how you joined TSA. Yeah, we had opened it for 5 minutes. We had ran a Black Friday 5-minute deal. That's crazy. I've never done that. A Black Friday 5-minute opening. Yeah, bro. Yes, very direct. Good. Do I open it up one last time for 5 minutes? I just stumbled on your video and caught it, but that made sense. Good. Glad it made sense. Yeah, and then you just use these same levels going back down, right? So if price gives you an actionable signal, like this failed 2 up, and it's at 235.76, which is a key level, then you can look for this entry, right? Because you know that the market ended up pushing up higher. We lost steam at this level and closed lower, and then ended up reversing. And then your targets will be just the same way back down, right? Your entry is here, target number 1, target number 2 down here, and then target 3. You just use the same levels. And this is why levels are so important. If you're taking it on the upside and it reverses, you take them back on the downside too. They're the same things. They're just key levels where price could potentially bounce from. All these levels are the same. You just got to keep using them. Look at 603, right? Or QQQ. We retested 605.90 and ended up getting a reversal back lower, back down to 603. It's literally the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. Literally. It's just you got to be able to spot them and identify it. And actually be confident in taking it. He funny as hell. Let me see. My rules this morning into without hesitation said stop target here. Tried to sell into momentum could because I had stop open, so I had to try crush, quick cancel, try to secure my profit. The app froze, stuck to the market order. But it being frozen, it being freaking low. Do you do classes? Yeah, inside of my community, I do. All right, and there goes QQQ back under 603. So now that we're back under 603, we could come back down and retest 600. We need, if you're gonna come back down though, you need it to close under the VWAP, which is right here. But if it doesn't, it could bounce from here and go back higher. It could just be another lower high. What you think of NVIDIA? I wouldn't play earnings on NVIDIA. Number one, the premiums are gonna be high as fuck. And then the second thing is the entire market is banking on that, right? So there's gonna obviously be some manipulation in it. What do I think is gonna happen? I have no fucking clue. Right? I know that I'm gonna catch the reaction and I'm gonna go from there. That's what I know. I try not to come in with like a too strong of a bias or thinking that, hey, this is what's gonna happen and stuff like that, because that typically, that's how most people that I know, that's how they burn accounts and blow accounts. By going into something they come up with this bias or they come up with this opinion on what the market could do, and then they end up, being so confident in that particular opinion that when it doesn't happen, they can't accept that it did not go the way that they thought it was going to go. And that's usually where most people end up going wrong, is when you think you know more about the market than the market knows. And that's when you get humbled. That's why so many people blow accounts though. And this is why so many people can't follow their plans. Like, following a plan is the most important thing about trading. It's not like people look at this and they want to make money. Granted, is trading in the stock market about making money? Yes, but when you make it your forefront focus all the time, this is how you lose money. You have to protect the money. And I get it. In the beginning, most people don't understand that, but you'll understand it once you get the reps in. Because I always tell people, like, if you don't have the reps, it's going to be very difficult for you to have a good expectation of what to see in the market, or just an expectation of where you can get to. So you need reps. What does TSA mean? The School of Threaded Arts. The School of Threaded Arts. That is our group name. School name. Also, anyone in TSA, you also get a complimentary trading LLC. You just have to pay the state fee, so you can now trade under an LLC. We partner with Prime Tax Corporate Services, one of the top tax companies in the United States. We partner with them to give you guys complimentary and free trading LLC. So basically, you pay the state fees. They'll set up your entire LLC. They'll submit it and it'll get expedited, and then you'll be able to trade under an LLC and save money on taxes. So that was a really dope partnership that we have with them. So if you're in TSA, you'll be able to access that. I'll send the link out in there a little bit later today. By reps, you mean repetition? Yes, I mean reps, like repetition, yeah. So look at QQQ here. Again, same levels over and over and over again. You break under 603, which is the same. So look, you came up to 606, got a reversal, target 1, 603, target 2, 600, and it's coming right back down beautifully. And then, you know, depending on how this candle closes, if we close under the VWAP, and then we can get, you know, a retest of the VWAP and then back lower, or even a retest of 603, and then we close under, that'll be confirmation that we can take out 600. So this is how I'm looking at this on a day-to-day basis. It's like just looking at levels, seeing how price reacts at these levels, and taking the trades from there. And then just risk management is everything. Always looking for like a 2-to-1 reward ratio will help you a lot. So what does that mean, right? 100%, at least 100% on your trades, right? So most of my trades, I'm looking for, you know, a 2-to-1, and then I'll leave runners. And those runners, you know, can come sometimes to bring back 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 5-to-1, which is how you increase, you know, your overall risk management, is leaving the runners. Don't leave your entire position trying to, you know, take advantage of a bigger move. Don't do that. That's how you blow an account. That is how you blow an account, literally. You ever tried using AI to assist you with this? We have a video in my curriculum that goes over how to use AI. And then I also have a YouTube video on it as well, so you guys can watch it. But I use ChatGPT for it, but I don't use it all the time. What indicators do you use? I use these right here, and you can screenshot them. There it is right there. Those are all my indicators right there. Look at QQQ. Just beautiful execution here. It never got a retest. You never know, it might give you one, but I mean, right now it could take out 600. You're all cash right now? Yeah. I closed out my position on IWM. One big ass rainbow. That's what I'm looking at right here. Just one huge Easy reversal right back down. You could have made money on both sides today. If you missed the entry, that's what I always say, don't chase nothing. If you missed the original entry, it's all good. There's gonna be another setup, right? Especially if it's running and running and running and running, right? If price is moving towards the direction you would have taken the trade in and it's moving really fast, there's gonna be a reversal at some point. You just have to know what level it's gonna get to. Look at this. Look how easy this trade is. You catch the reversal off of a key level, target 1, target 2, you're coming in on target 2 right here. You got Nvidia pulling back. Nvidia can retest 184.44. Yeah. Do these 4 stocks correlate together, or do you know how these 4 of them move the most? They do correlate. So QQQ is a tech ETF. Nvidia is the top tech company in QQQ. So look at how this is moving, and then look how this is moving. It's basically pulling the market with it. So when it was going up, it pulled the market with it. As it's going down, it's pulling the market down with it as well. So I use these as confluence sometimes. But look at these levels, bro. Like, look at this, how we're coming on to this. Once you broke under the VWAP, you could have literally taken this trade right here. Like, let's say you missed this entry off the reversal. Breaking under 603, you could have taken this level. Once it closes below the VWAP, you're confident that you can take out this level. IWM, same thing. Right, failed 2 up, and then gives you the entry to take to the downside. This is a fake out, and then we come right back down. Target 1, target 2, target 3. Same shit over and over again. It's just the same stuff. And this is why it's like, I know people trade a bunch of different strategies, but like, you just gotta find what makes the most sense to you. Like, for those of you guys who are in the stream right now, does this make sense? Like, looking at price and looking at how the chart is laid out and how I'm talking about it, right? Does this like kind of make sense? You also have Bitcoin back under 90,000, right? So the market and Bitcoin is selling off, right? So this is just more confluence to say the downside could be a bigger move. Like, if you wanted to look for an entry on QQQ, it would be under 600. If we break under 600, we can see 597 and then 595. Yeah, it's like another language I have to decode first. All good. It makes sense to me. Good. Bitcoin being this low is sick. It is, but you just gotta just, you know, sit back and be patient. Yes, I'm completely new to this, but I'm soaking it in. Good. Yeah, if you're in TSA now, so trust me, you'll learn all of this stuff while you're in there. Yeah, but this should all make sense. Like, same setups over and over and over again, you know? You live trade every day? Not every day. Yeah, today we have beautiful execution today. The stock's pretty much buy low, sell high, repeat. A little bit more to it, but overall premise, yeah. But no, I don't live trade every day. I usually live trade like 2 or 3 times a week, but I might live trade tomorrow and on Friday. I'll see. I'll see what I end up doing. I'll see what I end up doing. Damn, I actually need to. I didn't record. Oh, I did record this. Yeah, I'm gonna post this recording in TSA as well, so you guys have it. What camera is this? Sony A6400. It's really the lens though. This is a. All cameras is really based off the lens, honestly. This is a Sigma 16mm lens, and then a Sony A6400 camera. Copy. I'm new to your channel. Welcome, man. Hopefully you liking the streams. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. All right, so it's 11 o'clock. I'm pretty much done for the day. I made all my money. We hit for about 100% on IWM. We called it out live. We called QQQ out live. Went from 600 to 606. Now pulling back to 600 again. If you guys made money today for free, glad you was able to make money with your boy. How'd you get the 605 level on QQQ? You basically mark out support and resistance on the daily time frame or a 4 hour, and that's how you find that level. I have a video that I just dropped on Twitter as well, that you guys can watch, that walks you through it as well. What was the lens? Sigma 16 millimeter. Sigma 16 millimeter. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and go train with my trainer. So we're pretty much done right now. I might hop back on at the end of the day. So if you guys see me later in the day, then I ended up hopping back on. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. We've been live for about an hour and 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys made some money. Shout out to Khaled for the sub. Shout out to Alexandria for the sub. Shaheen for the sub. Tanya for the sub. Shamar for the sub. Backstreet 6 for the sub. Backstreet, or is it Adam? Thank you for the sub. Thank you guys so much for the subs. I really appreciate all the support and all the love. I'll be back on soon. And when I see you, I'll see you. All right. Love you guys dearly.